Hey guys, can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, Lee? Hey. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Somebody let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, great. Okay. So it's my first podcast. I already had a little whoopsie because I tried to do it with a microphone and it didn't work. Thank you so much. So I'm going to try another microphone next time. We'll see. Okay, so everyone that's on, I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing good. So everyone that's on, this is my first podcast. And it's a funny subject, I think. I mean, it's not funny, but it's a weird subject to start with, I guess. So the topic of tonight's podcast is cyberbullying. Oh, the name of my podcast is just Talk with Philly Banks. It's just me talking. And I want you guys to join in. So I probably could do a better introduction, but since it's my first one, we'll work on it. So the topic is cyberbullying. Surprisingly, my take on cyberbullying is it's not really real. I know that sounds crazy, but cyberbullying it's online. It's not people in front of you. Like, you can walk away at any time. You can just block somebody and you can just walk away. And I was talking with a friend earlier about it, and he said, well, it is real because it really can affect people. And my take on it is, it's no way that cyberbullying really has people upset. I'm on a lot of different social media platforms, and people say, crazy things to me sometimes. I'll have, not very often, I'll have like 100 really nice comments, and then I'll get one like just weird, mean comment. I got a comment, literally, someone took the time, and this is an important point. Can we all agree that time is the most valuable thing that we have? That time is the most valuable thing that anyone in the world has. Can we all agree on that? That you can never, no matter how rich you are, you can never buy more time. You can never get more time. So about 2 or 3 days ago, I can't remember exactly, someone took their most valuable thing, which is time, and gave it to me. They made a fake page. They wrote a whole, really like a paragraph about how ugly I was to them. And my thought process was, and so I was curious. I clicked on their page and it says follow back, which means you're taking the time to follow me, someone that you think is just ugly. I think it was, I was old too, so old and ugly. You're giving me your time. So who's really winning in that situation? You know what I mean? You said some people can commit suicide over cyberbullying. I get that people can do that, and people do that, but what I don't get is why. You're willing to kill yourself over these fake pages. People are making fake pages to come on and leave you comments from. You're upset over someone that you're never going to see, or that you're never going to meet, or you don't know who that person is. You're with yourself 24/7. So how can someone who you don't know force you to kill yourself? How can someone, that just doesn't make sense to me. I get bullying in real life because that's actually could be a real threat, because like they're in your face, you know what I mean? And they could potentially do something to you, someone that you physically have to see all the time. But I just don't get the online bullying, because why can't you just block that person? You can just block that person, and you can just and never hear from them again. And if you're telling me, so you're telling me that someone can come on your page and tell you you're the ugliest person I've ever seen, you have the biggest nose, you should really go get your nose done. You're telling me that you would take that serious or let it dwell on your mind and you would think about getting your nose done, or you would go get your nose done. No. I don't believe that people would really do that. For instance, Rihanna. Rihanna came out and she had the most talk about her forehead. Y'all seen all the memes about Mimi's memes, whatever y'all call it, about her forehead. Rihanna's a billionaire. I'm pretty sure if she wanted to, she could have did something. Some people take it. That's the thing about social media. One very common thing that we all say about social media is that it's fake. We all say, even my page, I think I have maybe 20 posts or something on my page. I think half of them have filters on it. I mean, I don't have no filter on now. You know, I'm not saying I'm an ugly girl, but a lot of us use filters, or we pose at the right angle. You might get the hip angle. You might get, we know how to pose at the right angle. Social media, no one puts their full real life on social media. So if social media is so fake, how we all say it's so fake, then why all of a sudden would we take the mean stuff serious? It's fake, right? Social media is where we all come to. There's no one on social media like showing their pimples, showing their flaws. Social media is just, you can't think of it as the real world. If you do, it doesn't make sense. Like we all know Kim Kardashian, all the photoshops, all that stuff. Social media is not real. So why then would people start taking the cyberbullying as something real? I don't get it. So I don't know about you guys, but I get mean comments online. Almost everyone I know gets mean comments online. We all get someone somewhere doesn't like something about us, but they're giving us their most valuable thing, which is their time. They're watching our pages, they're commenting, they're making fake pages. I was on Twitch. Yeah, so that's what social media is, what people want you to see. You're never going to see the truth, and it's never going to be real. It's just going to be the parts that we want to show you. So if all of it's fake, then why would the mean stuff all of a sudden be taken serious? Yeah, they do try and embarrass people. They try but you just can't take it serious. I was on Twitch. I just started Twitch, and I was on Twitch for about 5 minutes. Just started my first stream, and someone literally, it shows you on Twitch how long someone had an account. And they had just made the account 30 minutes ago, and they hopped on there, and it was like, how much did you pay for your butt? Let me see. Y'all know I'm a surgery queen, no problem. But I just blocked the account and moved on. It's not something that you can literally dwell on. I wanted to see your comment. People have low self-esteem or depressed and feel bad at expensive things posted and also commit suicide. I want to say that if you are living your life based off everyone posting their mansions and Chanel bags and all that stuff, and that bothers you, go harder. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a reason to commit suicide, but I don't know everyone's mental. But I just don't understand. Kids, I understand. Here's why I understand with kids. Because kids are not fully mentally developed. But at our big grown age, we can get up, hit the block button. We don't even got to get up. We're literally on our phone scrolling. We can hit the block button. I don't even hit the block button. I'm not going to lie. I just delete the comment. And then I like to see if they're going to give me some more of the most valuable thing they have, which is their time. Some of them come back and might comment again, and I'll delete it. To me, it's like, it doesn't bother me. Because how can it? You're telling me big blowfish 123 _ I loved Barney, made this account to come find me and write me. That says about their mental, and they're following me. So what they write doesn't make sense to me, because you really do like me, because you're giving me your time. And you really must think I look good, because you're on my page to see, and you're on my page to follow me. So you can't take that serious. So cyberbullying, to me, it's just not real. It's not real, and I hate when. That's my take on it. I hate when it's easy to hate. Yeah, that's really true. People people would rather, I mean, look at Beyonce. She gets so many ignorant comments, mean comments. You know, when Blue Ivy, when she had her daughter, she had the most nastiest comments written about Blue Ivy. Do you think that really affected Beyonce? No. She went and had 2 more kids. 2 more. Oh, my kid's ugly? Okay, cool. For me, I think I get a little bit of both, males and females, behind the pages. But I will say that I think females get way more nasty comments online than any males, because 99% of the comments online are about looks. They're about how we look as females. If you had surgery, if you didn't, what's her name? Corey LeRae. No surgery, completely natural, beautiful, and gets the most nastiest comments. She gets the most nastiest comments about her body. But if she was to go get surgery, if she was to say do her boobs or maybe try and add some butt, and let's say maybe she came out looking like Tiny. I mean, we all look different. I'm not making fun of anyone's body, but you know, Tiny does have smaller legs and a bigger butt. She would still get talked about. So it's no matter what you do. But to me, you just can't consider it bullying, because I feel like, I mean, the definition of bullying is what? Like someone harassing you, someone insulting you, you know, over and over. But online, you can just block it. You can just delete it. You can just, you know, walk away. And a lot of people take it real, and they take it real serious, and I never understand why. There's nothing that anyone can say to me online that's going to make me be like, you know what, I hate myself, I'm just going to jump off this bridge. Because I can't take you serious. I can't take you serious because you can't even take yourself serious, because you're behind a fake page, which means you can't even stand on what you say. Yeah, Lizzo too. Lizzo's another one that gets body shamed for being natural. Beautiful Lizzo, she's a Grammy winner, she's all this stuff, she's got all this money, she's so successful, and the one thing you hear about Lizzo all the time is how her body looks. And they hate her. They say the nastiest comments on her page. But they're from people that are giving her the most valuable thing that they have, is their time. They're giving this woman their time. They're giving her their views. They're giving her the comments. Her Instagram's blowing up even more. So how can you take it serious? These are people that are never going to walk up to Lizzo and say, you're fat. They're never going to say it to her face. They're never going to, you know, say it. Corey LeRae, Beyonce, you think anyone's really going to walk up to Beyonce and be like, Blue Ivy's ugly, I'm the one that wrote it on your post? No. So these are things that you cannot take serious. But in this world, for some reason, people are committing suicide over it. People are crying about it. People are at home, you know, people are at home depressed about it. And we live in a world where I feel like, I hate to say it in this way because I don't want to sound like, you know, a bitch, but I feel like we're soft, like we're weaker than the generation before. I don't know if social media made us that way, but you know, back in the day, like your grandparents would fight or something. I'm talking about when they were younger, they would have a school fight and then the next day it's over with. But we live in social media where everything's dragged out, where you talk about the fight first, then you meet up and fight, then someone posts the fight, and then you're still going on and on about the fight. And that's just social media. We drag stuff on. Someone coming on your page and telling you you're ugly as fuck does not need to get dwelled on. It does not need to get dragged on. It happened. Someone said it. You don't know who said it. More than likely they're behind a fake page. And you know, if it's someone you know, like a family member or something, square up at Thanksgiving. Like, you know what I mean? It's nothing that is that serious that has our generation in such depression over social media. Like, I have a friend of mine that does not post on social media. She doesn't want to post. She doesn't want to receive the backlash. She sees some of the comments I get, and she doesn't want to post. And it's crazy because there's no need to think that. For 100 great comments I get, I'll have, you know, one bad comment. And it happens. Everybody is not going to like you. You know, some people like you, but they're going to say they don't like you. Someone could think I'm pretty, but you know what? They don't want me to know that, so they'll write me a mean comment anyway. Or I might be fat to somebody, and they're going to tell me that I'm fat, and that's life. And it's not bullying when you can just block and move on. So when they came out with the term cyberbullying, I just honestly was just like, this world is so soft. Like we're soft. Like cyberbullying for kids, I can't even say. And like if your kid, honestly, if your kid was getting bullied on TikTok, really, really bad, if they was getting bullied on TikTok, you wouldn't tell them, oh yeah, this is true, believe this. You'd be like, man, bump them people, baby. They don't know what they're talking about. And you'd probably be like, take a break from TikTok. So why, when it comes to us, yeah, but I know it's real to a major part of the population, but I don't understand why it's real. Because it's not actually affecting you. It's something that you're making it more than what it is. Cyberbullying is just, it's not a real thing. No one is coming from behind the computer. Well, actually, I did mean to look up some statistics, and I wanted to see if people from behind the computer that made threats, I mean like from fake pages, actually came and ever came through with anything. Like I wanted to see like if there was anything on Google where like, you know, Barney123_starfish actually came to Betty Ann's house and like, you know, did something. I'm really curious. It's just not that serious as we make it. I think as a world that we take, that's what I'm saying, you can literally turn cyberbullying off. So is it bullying? Bullying is harassment and all that stuff. So as a world, we take social media so serious, but at the same time, we're like, oh, social media is not real, it's fake. So if it's fake, why are we so, you know, focused on it? No, I'm not saying mental health isn't real. I'm saying that people should not be upset over the comments and stuff online because you can just block it. You can literally just block it. If your mental is not together, if you are mentally not a strong person, and yeah, you're right, they talked about Jesus. They talked about, Mother Teresa. They done talked about everybody, but now they're doing it online to the point where, you know, it pops on your page. But I'm saying, if you're mentally not stable, if you mentally are kind of all over the place in life right now, and you're not at your best, and you know that someone's talking shit about you on social media, or someone left you a nasty comment on social media, wouldn't you just block them? They're no longer bothering you. You don't block them. Or maybe you just took your platforms down for 30 days and you just took a break from it. Like, people are letting it affect them when they can just stop it, is my point. That's my take on it. My take is that we are making it more than what it is. Because if you're mentally unstable, take a break from what's bothering you. You know what I mean? Block, delete, move on. Social media has way too much power for no reason. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you're being funny or you're being serious. I actually don't know what that is. Yeah, people use that to connect, but I actually know people that don't have social media. I know people that don't have no type of Instagram, Facebook, none of that, and they have a phone and they call people. You know what I mean? Or they go out and they actually meet people. There's ways to connect. If you're not mentally stable, I wouldn't get on social media. I'm not going to say only strong-minded people can get on social media. Yeah, it's a gift and a curse. But social media is a place where you're going to get everyone's opinions, whether you want them or not. And if you don't like them, just block it. Just block it. Cyberbullying, to me, I don't feel like I've ever been cyberbullied. And I get some of the worst comments. And I still don't think that I'm cyberbullied. I don't think that is anything for me to dwell on. I don't think it's anything to cry about. I don't think it's anything to get upset about. And that's just me personally. You know, there's you know, Mike, you know, 1098 in Florida that hates me, and that's it. And that's just it. That's it. And then I'll just might block him or might delete it, and that's just it. There's nothing else to it. Yeah, I agree. A lot of people might not have friends in real life. But social media still isn't that serious. If you, yeah, some of the happiest people I know, I swear to God, are not on social media. I 100% agree with that. Some of the people that are living their best lives are not on social media. I actually know one person that actually still prints out pictures, and it's my sister, but she hangs them all over the walls and everything. Like, she's actually out there living life. Doesn't post anything, but it's just living life. Right. I feel like if you're being bullied on social media, that you might want to talk to someone about how you're handling it, because it's a simple block and delete. It's a simple remove yourself from the situation. It's different if someone's bullying you in person and they physically can always get access to you. And I feel like that, can be taken a little more serious, because they can physically actually do something to you, and it can, turn harmful. But the mental issues on social media are the ones that I'm not understanding. That's just my opinion. I don't understand how people at social media bother them. Because on one hand, we will literally say social media is so fake. The Kardashians Photoshop everything. Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, all these people. Nothing's real. When Ari had that Lambo truck or whatever that she got taken back, everyone was like, "Oh, social media is so fake," and she posted that she bought it, but it was really rented. And then on the other hand, a lot of people are in the comments now saying, "Oh, social media, take it serious. Mental issues on social media are serious. The comments on social media are serious." So to me, it's one or the other. Is one or the other. Either social media is real and we believe everything that's on there. We believe these celebrities with these Photoshop pictures. We believe everyone's living their best magical life. We believe everyone's rich. We believe all these people with blue checks didn't buy it. We're believing all this and all the mean comments too. If someone says we're ugly, guess what? We're ugly then, because we're believing social media. So either we're believing it or we're not. And we all know that social media isn't real. Like I said, I have like 20 posts on social media, I think, on my Instagram page. And I want to say probably about half of them, or I don't know how many, are, got filters on it. You know what I mean? Or I'm posing from the right angle where I might look like, it's social media. So nothing on there is real. And that's the mindset that I think our generation needs to go back to understand that social media was created to be fun, and it wasn't created to be taken serious. And so therefore, how can you get bullied in a made up world? How can you get bullied? No, I actually didn't have everyone agree with me, and definitely not a place of privilege. I definitely get a lot of mean comments on social media. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say privilege. What is the privilege of having a strong mindset? I'm not sure I understand that part. But the part where you said everyone's agreeing with me is literally like a lot of people in the comments saying that mental issues are on social media. So I definitely want to say everyone's agreeing with me. I'm just saying some people are agreeing with me, though, that it's like we're big and grown. You can get up and walk away. That social media cannot be taken serious. It just can't. Like, y'all know what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm wording it the way it needs to be worded, but social media is for fun. It's for fake. It's for entertainment. Yeah, everybody is different. I agree with that. But I'm hoping that one day we can get to a place where everyone understands that social media is not that serious. That we can literally walk away from it at any time. That we can just have fun on it. That we can just not like the people that do write the mean comments, I hope that one day they can think in their mind like, why am I wasting time making fake pages? Why am I wasting time stalking this person or tackling this person? You know, why am I, you know, tackling all their social medias because I don't like them? I'm hoping those people even come to a thing like social media is not that serious. Yes, when it stops being fun for you, get off. When social media starts being depressed for you, where you start feeling like no one likes you on social media, go enjoy the real world. People will love you in the real world. Like, there are things to do in the real world. There are people that spend hours on social media and they get depressed. There are people that have pages with no pictures on it because they're afraid to post themselves, but they'll be liking everyone else's stuff and they'll scold everyone else's stuff. And a lot of people are afraid to even be themselves. And that's why social media is fake, because even if you are yourself on social media, you'll get, you know, mean comments. And so people are like, no, I don't want to be on there. And so social media turned into this, it just turned into something that it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be a way to connect. Remember, Facebook at one point was supposed to be for professionals. I really like that comment, that social media was supposed to be a way to escape reality, meaning that it was never supposed to be the real anything. That's so true. But Facebook was supposed to be for professionals to connect, and then it turned into crazy is what it turned into. It turned into the most craziest posts, the fight videos, everything. It kind of got out of control. Yeah, I agree with that. If you spend too much time on social media, you don't have a real life and you don't have any real friends, and that will mess with your mental. So at some point as adults, we have to realize that social media is not real. The comments on social media is not real. I kid you not. I think I get a few marriage proposals a week on social media. Imagine if I took that serious. If I wrote them back, you know what church you want to meet at, where we meet, and I got my wedding dress. You know what I mean? Like, it's not real. Social media is a place where you can just be this person that you want the world to see you as. Like, I don't want the world to see me. Look, I can barely. I'm on a couple of acres of land. I can barely walk to my mailbox and back. You think I'm gonna put a video on me on social media? Run into my mailbox and back and no, okay? What I would do was I would probably edit that video after I done went inside, got a bottle of water, cooled down, and probably been like, oh, just worked out, y'all. You know what I mean? Most of the girls that have surgery, y'all know I have surgery. Y'all can, okay, no shame. Most of the girls that have surgery on social media will literally tell you that they went to the gym. They will go silent for months, go get the surgery, and then post all these gyms. Post all these gym pictures like they went to the gym. We know they didn't go to the gym, but we're all going to comment, girl, you look great. You know what I'm saying? That's just, no one's like, who's your doctor? You know what I mean? Now they get some mean comments. I feel like the people that get the worst comments on social media are females. Surgery body females probably get the worst. Larger females, Lizzo, skinnier females. There is not anyone in the world that I think hasn't got a mean comment on social media. That's true. Wait, when black people got social media, look, Twitter, you think Instagram and Facebook is bad? Twitter, they will eat you alive. I've barely seen any bad posts about men on social media, any bad comments. Like, the only bad comments I think that I ever used to see was when men started being more open about, maybe being gay, or a man was, called out for being down low or something. You used to see comments about that, but I don't really see too many. Yeah, Twitter is savage. Twitter will eat you alive. Twitter will eat you alive. Look, and I still be posting on there because to me, you're still giving me your time. You're still coming to see what I got going on. And so, it is what it is. Yes, I will be at Silk tomorrow in Columbia, standing somewhere close to the DJ booth, bothering T Hustle. Who runs social media? Well, whoever runs social media can see everything that's going on. They can see all the negativity. And so I know that they try to put limits on what people can say, but you know how you can change the word and stuff like that. So it's really, you can't run from it. If you're going to be on social media, you got to take the good with the bad. It's basically the mindset. You got to take the good with the bad. I think, why can't Kanye use Twitter? That's my thoughts on Kanye. Anyone else can say anything. Trump can say anything. Biden can say anything. Kanye should be able to say anything. I can say anything. Why can't he say anything? It's not always going to say stuff that people like. I'm not always going to say stuff that people like. Some of y'all might not like what I said now, but it's social media, the good with the bad. So my main point is, there's no such thing as cyberbullying for adults. And if it's for kids, take your kid off of social media. What someone says behind a page that I can't see who they even are, why would it dwell on my mind? Why would I think about it? Why would I let it affect the actual real world, the actual real life, when we know social media is fake? So I think, we just got to be grown about it. Like, okay, what's some things that people have said to y'all on social media? Like, what is something, and be honest, did it even bother you? Did it really bother you to the point where you felt you was being bullied? Like, I really want to know, and I know the females, we get it worse than anybody. But Glorilla has some of the meanest comments I've seen about a female, to be honest, on her, about her body, about her nose. She's not changing it. She simply said, okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't think she's being bullied. Do you guys think she's being bullied? No, she could really, they have a section in Instagram in the settings where you can type in words that you don't want anyone to be able to say on your page. That's a really cool thing. So let's say someone keeps talking trash about your eyes. You can literally go in and type in the words eyes, big, small, something like that. And every time someone tries to comment those words, it will block it. It won't let it come onto your page. See, you disagree with me. You think cyberbullying is real, which is fine. Because, we all have different thoughts. And I definitely respect everyone's opinions. And, but me personally, it's just like, I can just block you. And now you can't bother me. So I'm not being bullied. I just don't think I just don't think you're being bullied. Bullying is something that I feel like maybe you can't control. Like you can't, stop someone from bullying you. Then I feel like you're being bullied. It doesn't matter how many fake pages that person makes. You can just block it. That person could posted that comment 2 seconds ago. Block. You didn't even read it. Block. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take social media that serious to the point where people behind a screen can actually affect your life, can actually affect your mental. And if it's starting to affect your mental, then you literally have to get off social media. Like, just get off social media. It's not for you. And I don't want to say it's only for strong-minded people, but look, definitely don't go to Twitter. Do not go to Twitter if Facebook bothers you. Look, don't. Twitter probably the worst one. After that, I'll say Instagram the worst one. And then after that, I'll say Facebook. You just have to be, you don't even have to be strong. You have to be, it's just words. It's just, you don't have to be a strong person. I don't even want to say the word strong. I want to say you just have to be in your right mind. You just have to literally think about it. Why am I getting upset that Barney 864 hates me because he has 0 posts on his page. He says I'm ugly. Okay, I'm ugly to somebody. We're all ugly to somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who Brian Till is. Hopefully his name crazy. I don't know if I want you to join because I don't know if you're gonna be crazy on my live. I did have a friend earlier. I talked to him and he said he had a cyberbullying situation where someone posted his home address. And so I asked him, I said, do you think that person was actually a real threat? Do you really feel like the cyberbullying went that far to where you felt threatened? And he said he decided to stop talking about the topic that he was talking about because he didn't want that person to actually act on that threat. And maybe something like that, I can be like, well, you know, but we're all of our addresses can be found. So yeah, and the people online that are behind fake pages, you got to think their mentals got to be weak. They're giving you their time to bother you, and then they're watching you. So what does that say about their mental? Your mental has got to be stronger than theirs. Think about it. But in a situation where someone might post your address or something like that, or real personal information, or post your kids or something like that, I feel like there's still ways to handle that. You can still block that person. You can still go to the social media platform with a screenshot of that, and you can get them banned from ever making an account. You know, it would be difficult for them to come back and make an account. So I feel like there's ways around it, and I feel like, yeah, I feel like we all deal with the hateful comments online different, but I feel like we need the right mindset to understand that none of it is real. Social media has got to the point where it has taken over. It has taken over our generation. You got to be popular on social media. You got to be rich on social media. You got to be that baddest bitch on social media. You got to look like you have it all together on social media. Like, social media has really is lost so much in our generation, and I think it's going to be worse for the generation behind us. There's kids, I've heard of kids already committing suicide at like 11 and 12 and 15 and stuff like that over things on social media. It's crazy, and we have to start teaching our kids, like, you understand it's fake, you understand this is play, maybe start limiting the kids. Yeah, war over Twitter. Twitter used to have people, I mean, people used to leave comments and be ready to drop your location. Let's meet up. Like, people have taken social media so real to the point where they're meeting up to fight. Like, they're meeting. I remember years ago on Facebook, when, I won't say years ago, but when Trump first, came out, was running and all that stuff, and racism really kicked off on social media. And the white people were using the N-word heavily all over social media for a minute. And I got to arguing with this white girl online. And it got to the point where, I mean, like, she was like, I kill, ends. I kill ends all day, stuff like that. Let's meet up and stuff. You really think? And she was like, I think she said somewhere like, I'm in North Dakota, or I'm in Rhode Island. It was somewhere far away. You think I'm about to purchase a plane ticket, or I'm about to get in my car, fill my car up with gas, and we're about to drive hours to meet each other to fight? That's what you think we're about to do because of social media? Or you think we're going to fly and meet at the airport and we're going to battle it out? It's just like, that says something about your mindset, that you want to fight someone over a comment on social media that you can block. You can block that person where you can. You know what I used to do? I'll say something back. I will say something to them that I know is going to bother them. Like, if I'm arguing with someone, I'll say something I know is going to bother them, and then block them. Don't act like y'all ain't never did that before. That was with the the racist people when it was really heavily online. Oh yeah, the people that always watch your page or watch your stories. If you post a picture, you might get 20 likes, and you post that same picture in your stories, and you got 1,000 views. it's not real. So I'm saying, like, the likes don't equal your value, the views don't equal your value, but you can kind of see that you have more people watching you than anything. So most of those people don't like you. But what are you going to get upset about? You're still going to post, you're still going to be on social media, and life's still going to be great. So cyberbullying is just, to me, because I understand that people think differently, cyberbullying to me is just not an actual real thing, because I will block you, I will delete your comment, and if it gets real serious where I feel like you're doing the most, I will report you to whatever platform that we're on, and then I will move on. I will not dwell on it, I will not sit on it. It's not going to affect my life. I'm not going to kill myself over it. I'm not going to be, distraught over it. I'm not going to go seek therapy over it, because I don't even know who did the comment. Maybe, in real life, the Barney123_starfish, he hates me. I'm ugly, I'm old, he doesn't like my body, doesn't like my teeth, nothing. But that's his personality online. And at home, when he goes home, he's got a wife with 2 kids and she's yelling at him to take out the trash. That's his reality. So when he comes online, that's his little fake personality. He's taking his kids and wife to church on Sunday. You know what I mean? That's his online fake bully personality, with a fake page that gets him nothing. The only thing he gains from that is if you reply and give him that time back. If you give him the most valuable thing you have back, which is your time, then he's happy. He's getting that attention that he wanted. If you simply delete and block, now he's got to go find someone else, or he has to give you more of his time by making another fake page. Like, that's his online personality. That's not him. He's got to take Susan and the twins to church on Sunday. He's got to take out the trash. He's got to work a 9 to 5. That's his reality. So everything online is not real. You know what I mean? It's just not real. We have to start thinking that way. We have to start teaching our kids that way. We got to start just not taking it so serious. Social media is taken so serious. Yeah, I'm gonna get on. I just streamed Call of Duty, but I'm about to get on and play again after this. But that was literally just my message. I love y'all guys' comments, and it was my first I say podcast, but I don't have like my whole setup and everything. I'm gonna get something a little better set up, because the microphone I got didn't really work. We'll figure that out. But I'm gonna post this on YouTube as well. But that was just my take on cyberbullying, because I feel like I said, just talking with my friends, they think cyberbullying is real. Yeah, Susan and the twins. They feel like cyberbullying is real, and I just feel like it can't be taken serious, just like the rest of social media cannot be taken serious. So I appreciate everyone in their comments. Love you guys so much. And I'm going to come back on probably like twice a week, and we'll just talk about subjects and stuff. You guys are welcome to join my live. Like, you can actually request to join my live, and I'll add you. And if you guys think of any interesting topics that you want to talk about, we can definitely do that. Okay, I'm going to add you. We can definitely do that. There's so many more things I want to talk about. And the way my mind thinks, I don't know why. Me personally, I was raised by my dad, as a single black male. And my mindset may be different from other females. Also, I was raised overseas. I was raised in Japan, Misawa, Japan, and Lakenheath, England. My mindset and the culture over there may be different because being raised over there. I didn't even know like who Lil Wayne was and all that stuff until I came to America. So it was cool. But that's just my personal take on this subject. Look, that comment, social media is toxic. It's only toxic if you let it be toxic. Social media is fun. It's fun. Delete the negativity. Just delete it. It can't be toxic if you don't see the toxicity. Just delete that stuff. But thank you guys so much, and I will be back. I don't know, maybe a couple of days. And right now I'm about to play Call of Duty and probably get my ass kicked some more. But I'm practicing. I'm getting there. So you can catch this on. I'm gonna save the video on Instagram, and I'm gonna post it on YouTube. And you can also catch my Call of Duty plays on YouTube. And I'm not doing the best on there, but I'm trying. So I love you guys, and thank you so much. And this, by the way, I got my hair done today. And this is no filter. Okay? if anyone needs a hairdresser in Colombia, I got the lady for y'all, okay? All right, bye. Love y'all. Bye.